All right, man. I don't know, man. I think this might be the greatest weekend ever, sport as a collective in sports. I don't even know where to start, bro. Honestly, because it's like we got a great game on Thursday, Cardinals and Seahawks. Um, Ryder Cup started as well. The Red Sox clinched a playoff spot tonight. Florida State, the revival of Florida State, upset on the road, in a double overtime classic. The lineup for tomorrow is if there's any ladies watching this, you just gotta understand, right? You just gotta sit tight, understand what tomorrow is or what today is at this time. This is you don't make plans for this type of shit, man. Like there's nothing. I don't want to, no movies. I don't want to try a new restaurant. I don't want to go out. You park it. This one of them days you park it, brother.
Yeah, you say you on the DoorDash this weekend, bro?
Man, I'm only getting up for restrooms and another cold one, man.
Another cold one.
Yeah, put the cold ones in the fridge. And this shit is like legit 11 to 11. This is a 12-hour shift we're doing tomorrow, man. The lineup, I think, man, it's hard to. I don't remember the last time we had a lineup this good. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I also think
they got on tap for Saturday, man.
Say it again.
Say what they got on tap for Saturday.
Oh man, I think to start a couple of games that I'm especially excited to see, might be a little out of the norm. Illinois and USC. That's a huge game.
It make any sense. Big Ten matchup.
But I mean, Illinois got blown out last week, right? They got embarrassed. USC, I think, is still a good football team, and I think USC whoops ass again. Illinois is going to play hard this week, though. They're going to play really hard this week, so I think USC knows that. Obviously, we have Ohio State and Washington. Washington has flown under the radar, but they put up 57, 59 last week on Washington State in a rivalry game. A cool 59. Washington is coming to play football, and Ohio State hasn't looked particularly well these last 2 weeks.
59 in a rivalry game is.
And this is not a small rivalry, right? This is a rivalry with a trophy. There was a trophy that went home last week, and this is not even we Alabama and Georgia. We know the history behind that. Kirby, Alabama still has something to prove.
Before we even dive off into that, I think Kirby might be the next coach at Alabama.
Okay, you say Kirby. I was saying Dabo.
But see, the only reason I would say Kirby would not be out is because if I'm not mistaken, he played at Georgia.
You said what?
I said if I'm not mistaken, he played at Georgia.
Kirby played at Georgia.
So that would be the number one reason. I don't think he would move, but
I think Kirby has so much going for Georgia though, on a year-to-year basis. Yeah. But like Alabama still has that premium feel to it,
He's what they need.
He is a
coach like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's the exact perfect coach. I think there's only reason I would put him ahead of Dabo because Dabo has not bought into 2025 yet, right? NIL.
He's still in 2016.
Right, NIL, transfer portal. You have to buy into that. Lane Kiffin also, though.
I don't think they hire Lane.
Why is that?
I don't think he's.
Now, okay. That's a great point because Lane Kiffin is a guy that he does a lot. He's on the socials. He's making jokes. But I'm glad. Let's talk about Lane Kiffin. Whit Weeks, man. Wet weeks. There's nothing like college football, man. The week before one of the biggest games of the weekend, 2 top 25 opponents, same conference, right?
This is a huge game.
Your daughter posts with the team captain on the opposing team that you're playing.
Yeah.
Sitting in his lap.
Cupcaking.
You know, I'm not a father, but if I was, there has to be some type of punishment here. No, don't ask me to send you no money this week.
Nothing.
I'm not sending you no money. I'm not buying. You
got the game chopped.
Yeah. Actually, the rest of the semester.
Yeah. Depending on how this game goes.
Don't let me fuck around and win. He's not invited to Thanksgiving. Or maybe he is, so I could troll him in the face. Bruh, I don't know.
Tell him make sure that his NIL money take care of him.
Bruh, as a father, you having your daughter turn against you. You know this young lady 19, 20 years.
Game week.
Bro, and I don't know how long they've been dating.
Why not last week when LSU played Southeast Louisiana or whoever they played?
Bro, the thing is, bro, there's your daughter's cooked because she dropped that pick this week. Y'all was dating before this week.
For sure.
Y'all was dating before this week, and you want to drop that picture?
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is personal.
Man, that's disrespectful.
She's sending a lot of messaging,
bruh. And it's like
I peeped that too because I was like, oh shit, like this means like this is not good. Like a lot of places,
bro. It's like I don't know, but it added so much lore to this game. Like there's a lot.
But Lane could be so sick. Like I don't put it past him that he was like, nah, do it this week.
What does that do for him?
He
is a sick guy. He's a sick guy though, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, I don't know, man. That's just a crazy way to
be on the bright side.
That's a crazy way to what do they call it? Not
hard launch.
Yeah, that's a crazy hard launch.
Hard launch. Yeah.
Like you could have did this next week.
Last week. 2 weeks ago.
You could have did it last week. You did it on a week of playing together. I think there's so much going into that game now though. Like that's just that's gonna be one of them ones, man. So
I like LSU in that one for sure. I like their defense better than Ole Miss's, and I think I like their quarterback better than Ole Miss's too. So.
LSU, they had their first great offensive game last week. Obviously, it wasn't against a great team, but I'm still I need to.
You remember how on NCAA they used to have like FCS Southeast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's who they was playing last week.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like they played a couple good opponents, and it's like
the defense is good and the offense is good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think
defense fuck around scored.
Coming into the season, I thought they had the best quarterback in college football in Nussmeier. I thought he was
a Klubnik guy.
Thought wrong, man.
I thought you.
I was never a Cade Klubnik guy. He never. I haven't been.
We'll get there.
I haven't moved. I haven't been moved by that program since Trevor Lawrence was there. Like nothing moved me after that. I wasn't even a ukulele guy.
All right, bro. Back to LSU.
Back to LSU. I think I've been a little bit underwhelmed with Nussmeier this to start the season and LSU as a whole. They did that every week that passes by, the Clemson win looks a little bit worse also. So, that's a very great win to start the season, but at this point it's like, bro, like okay, like that was never supposed to be a thing, but like
it's turning into how Georgia Tech went over Florida State last year in Dublin. Like it started the season a great win.
Means nothing. means nothing at the end of the season.
Nothing, bro.
But the biggest game this week, Oregon versus Penn State.
Yeah.
6 versus 3. And I think it's
Another
super.
Big Ten game.
Also, that was my point. I think it's super rare that you get like a super huge Big Ten game that doesn't involve Ohio State, right? Last year was Ohio State versus Oregon, huge game last year, and then Ohio State versus Penn State, and then every year prior to that, Ohio State, Michigan, whatever. So having a game this big not involving Ohio State is probably doing wonders for the Big Ten. I think that will be a good game also, but I like Oregon in that just because Oregon they've been playing confident football, man. Like they've been doing exactly what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they look how you're supposed to look when you're playing a team that's not
exactly. And I think Penn State has been good as well, but I've never been a Drew Aller guy. Like, I think he's a solid quarterback, but he's not one of them guys that
You know what? He's really good on NCAA. Like, if you use him on NCAA, you be like, wow, he's really good.
Bro, and like I love NCAA.
Like, he's really not that good.
They got. I'm really heavy into the Ultimate Team, but it's like they drop players, and then that player sucks ass. That way, drop that player's card, and like this player's a 90 overall, and then I see him play the next week. He's 5 for 27, 102 yards and 3 picks. Like they just made you a 91, brother. That's a slap in the face to the video game. But I think I don't know. Oregon has just been looking really good, playing really confident football. And we know, as avid college football fans, James Franklin in big football games, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that exists, like for him to have kept his job this long.
But he's been winning a lot of games. He only loses 1-2 games a year.
Yeah, he wins 10 games every year, but he loses to Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan every year. It goes 10-2, every year.
But I mean, that was in the playoff. You know what I'm saying? 12-team playoff now, like you're in. So
yeah, but at some point you have to win those big games. I think. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it.
Anymore, bro. Now, if you're in the playoff, like you got a chance. Now, unless somebody. You talk to somebody and they say they're willing to leave a job, and you're like, okay, well, this is who we're moving on to. But I don't think you go out there and just like have a search.
I think if you look at the playoffs the last couple of years with like an unbiased point, if you're not like an SEC homer or a Big Ten homer, I think just looking at it as a football game and not this conference is better than this conference. I think the teams that were supposed to won. There wasn't. I don't feel like there were a lot of upsets. Arizona State last year. They beat who did they beat? I think that one might have been an upset, but like
in the tournament or in the playoff.
Yeah.
They beat Texas.
Right. So I do think that one was an upset, but like Ohio State beating Tennessee, and then even Notre Dame beating Georgia. I don't think Georgia was so good that Notre Dame was a good football team. I don't think there was a lot of upsets that happened. Like
you don't think Notre Dame was a good football team?
I know I do. But I don't think Georgia was like so much better than them where it was like to call it an upset. But like if you look at it through an SEC lens, like the SEC is, whatever to you, they're supposed to win everything. Like the SEC didn't even make the national championship, and they haven't in the last 2 years. So I think if you look at it, just looking at football, it's a little different.
Who did Michigan beat? I can't remember.
They beat Washington. In a national championship. Washington went 14-0 that season now, or something like that.
Michael
Penix and Rome Oduns.
Right.
Like that was a hell of a connection.
There was another one.
The other receiver. What was his name?
He was nice.
He was nice. He's in the league now.
Yeah. Waiting on him to pop though.
Yeah. And so I think another game. There's actually 2. There's actually 3. No, there's so many good games, man. Notre Dame and Arkansas. I feel like that could be a sneaky one. Arkansas had 2-2 hasn't started the season well. But Notre Dame is 1-2.
I like Arkansas quarterback though, Taylor.
Taylor Green, he's great, and that's what I'm saying. And Notre Dame,
I wouldn't say that. Great,
not great, but he's good. He's good. He's good, but Notre Dame hasn't started the season well, to say that, so that's I'm not gonna say easily, but that's a winnable game for Arkansas.
Yeah.
And then also Auburn and Texas A&M. Texas A&M is not moving me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. I'm not super moved. They have played well. Auburn has played well as well, though. Who is that back there? Jackson Arnold back there. I think he's pretty good. I have them on my upset alert. I wouldn't be surprised if Auburn beat Texas A&M this weekend. And then we have undefeated Mississippi State versus Tennessee. I know you like the way Tennessee has looked, and they should have won that game last week. Tennessee should be a 4-0 football team.
Hey, bro. That was poor clock management, poor.
It's poor everything from that side of the football, man.
It was poor late. He got poor late.
That's a bad loss.
Late game execution, bro. That's got to be one of those pillars.
Bro, that's a very bad loss. But
gotta be one of your pillars, late game execution.
This weekend, it's hard to call a lot of these games upsets because I'm expecting great football from a lot of these games. And it's like it's so early in the season that some of these, like Mississippi State isn't ranked. They're 4-0. Tennessee is
and they've been putting built.
Mississippi State's 4-0. Tennessee's 3-1. They're 15. Mississippi State is unranked, right? And then you have those type of things going on. Washington is 4-0. They're unranked.
Like Mississippi State, they don't have a big win, but they got good wins. So hold on,
but they play good football. That's my thing, and it's like
you're like, oh, they're physical, they're fast, they play smart,
they play good football so far. So it's like
Northern Illinois 38-10.
Mm-hmm.
The Alcorn 63-0. They beat Arizona State 24-20. That was a decent win. That was a good win. Playoff team.
Yeah, Arizona State was a ranked team as of last week, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2 weeks ago.
17. They played Southern Miss on the road.
And so, I mean, even
they could pop Tennessee though.
Tennessee is like
they could pop Tennessee.
Tennessee's a little bit overrated to me every single year.
They let them hang around. Late game execution.
And where is this game at? If you
in Starkville.
Oh yeah, man.
The bell's gonna be ringing.
Oh yeah, man. No, this is a beautiful slate we have going on this week. So my upsets, I have Mississippi State, Auburn. I don't know about Alabama and Georgia. It's just both of them aren't very good right now. And then I like Ole Miss over LSU, man. I'm sorry.
You got a lot of. I want to know how Notre Dame's 1-2 and they're ranked 22nd.
Did you happen to see that video of that one lady in her rankings?
But they did. I did. I don't want to talk about that lady.
We're not going to be that podcast, right?
I feel like you kind of want to get in that bag.
I mean, I don't mind it. We got to stop. That's a DEI vote.
All right.
There's a little inclusion.
I'm looking at Notre Dame's schedule. But I guess they do have 2 losses to ranked teams. And they lost 2 games by a combined 4 points to 2 ranked teams. So, and one of them was Miami.
Loss is a loss, brother. You lose 2 football games to start the season, and you're ranked. On what planet did we start doing that, man? They're like, where the fuck? You know, it's
That's why I asked you. How is Notre Dame 1-2?
That shit's not respectable at all, man. Like I can't sit here and act like that's okay. Like we cannot.
That's not.
I don't know. Like I don't like to rank losses, bro. Like you know, especially if you're like a top 5 team, you lost. You feel what I'm saying? That's not. You lost.
He was in the national championship last year.
Yes, and it's like if you had one of those, okay, you know, you're on 1 to start the season, you lost to whoever.
You lose to Miami, like that's a you can live with that loss.
Okay. You turn around and do it again? Nah, bro. You gotta. At some point, you have to prove yourself, because this is the thing. Notre Dame is 1-2, and they're what 24th in the nation. 22. Mississippi State is 4-0.
Unranked.
And they're unranked. Washington is 4-0.
In the SEC. Watched it. In the Big Ten.
4-0. Unranked. You know what I mean? It's like.
What are we doing?
We have to get back to the basics. Wins and losses, brother. And I don't respect all these other.
Hey, we said the fundamentals.
FPI, SOS, all these indexes. Stop talking to me about indexes. Did you win? Did you lose?
Is it indexes or is it indexi?
No, whatever it is, it's too many of them. The sport I love is getting ruined by strength of schedule and FPI rank and
computer modules.
What strength of loss? What the fuck is a strength of loss? You lost. You lost. There's no strength in the loss.
At the crib.
There's no strength in a loss. You lost, nigga. That's enough, man. Okay.
Hey, bro. I'm so with you, bro. Because what is the strength of the loss? What? How strong is my loss?
What?
I feel like the stronger the loss, the worse it is.
If you are who you say you are, the loss is weak as fuck.
Off the top.
If you're 4 and you lost at 6, you were 4.
At very best, you can now be 6.
And I'm not even going with that because why did you lose? Like, and you lost 2 of them, bro. And that's the thing. If we're talking Illinois lost to Indiana last week, right? Got smacked. You play USC this week, you lose to them, you're out of the top 25. I don't care that it's 2 ranked losses.
Yeah, Arizona State was 12 when Mississippi State beat them.
Like, come on, bro. And it's like
that is crazy.
The shit, man, we're losing the plot. Like people's minds are.
They should be ranked like 20th.
Bro,
it's the very worst.
There's no team. I don't care what the scenario is. Like, if I have more wins than you and less losses, you shouldn't be ranked ahead of me in nothing.
And I know, like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Ohio State played Texas, but they're 4-0 with a win against a ranked team in a Power 5 conference, in like one of the two better conferences. Like, technically, Mississippi State got the same resume, close to a resume like Ohio State, and they're outside the top 25.
How on earth, bro?
That doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, I'm way too involved in college football because I'm looking at I don't know who tweeted it, but I like when they tweet out the AP voters' actual rankings. Yeah. Because why the fuck? Before last week, somebody had Florida ranked. They were also 1 and 2. Yeah. They had Florida ranked, and then I think they had USF unranked. What are we doing?
After they smacked me.
USF has 2 ranked wins. They should have been a top 10.
They popping shit.
They should have been top 10.
They popping shit.
We're
They
losing
pull up to your trap with it too. Hello.
we're losing the plot, man. But that's the slate we have for college football. I think this week is gonna shake up so many things. Like, this is you move up or you move out. There's no up or down, bro. You move up or you move out. You know, this week you're out of a lot of teams probably got to drop from the top 25.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of movement after this week.
Like, and if you don't drop out, you're gonna be in them 20s.
They ready.
I think they're one of the more well prepared teams this weekend to play football. And I even liked Mississippi State, Auburn. I think they're both.
You see the video of the old dude after they beat Arizona State when they was in the locker room smoking cigars, and the old dude was like, "There's only one feeling better than this." He said, "And I'm gonna take care of that tonight." I said, "Oh, they own it." He was like 60-year-old white dude. I said,
"Yeah,"
and
I think it's like this year the SEC is there's no super dominant team. Like, it's really up for grabs. Past couple years it's been Bama, Georgia, whatever. But like they don't look that much better than other teams across the SEC. Like, obviously Georgia was in a dogfight with Tennessee. Like, Mississippi State looks strong. Oklahoma, I'm
gonna say Auburn looks strong.
Auburn looks strong. I think Oklahoma's the best team in that conference.
All the way, like, complete.
I don't know, man. Mateer, man.
But I think he's
hurt.
Surgery on his hand, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. They look like they have a bye week this week. But if he's healthy,
he ain't coming back the week after that.
I don't know when he's coming back. I don't think
surgery?
It depends on which hand.
I don't know about that, Jess.
They can't. I'm gonna tell you what. They can't keep running him like he's Cam Newton. Having 10 to 12 design runs, we can't do that.
We got to slow that down.
We can't do that. But I think if he is healthy, I do. Yeah, if he is healthy, I like him. I like Oklahoma. Like, they've looked the strongest to me. Just because LSU has struggled, though. Like, in 2 games this year, they really struggled.
They just dogfight everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they could just, like, they ground a pound. You know what I'm saying? They want to wrestle. Like, they the UFC fighter. They want to wrestle. So it's like.
But like, when we talk LSU football,
when they get the tap out, then it's over with.
But my thing is, like, when we talk LSU football, when we previously talked LSU football, it's always been they've been a numbers team. Like, they've had Malik Neighbors, Kyron Lacey, Odell Beckham, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Like, they've been a team that puts numbers on the board. They had back-to-back Heisman Trophy winners in Jaden Daniels and Joe Burrow. And then, they had even Terrace Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was about to say Terrace Marshall, DJ Chark.
Bro, they've had guys for the past decade. We've seen them put numbers on the board. So I think it's a little shocking.
Nice in college.
Man, like, Terrace Marshall was a dog. And it's like to see them now struggle to put points on the board is an unfamiliar feeling for a program like that. So right. I don't know. They have to put points on the board. I don't know how else to say it. Like, because that's been their identity. All right. And they've had
this team's identity, though. This is a new coach. Like, they got new stuff going on. So
they still, I mean, like I said,
I thought this is 3rd, 4th year.
Yeah. I thought coming into the season, I thought he was the best quarterback returning to college football. But I really like Mateer.
I think I'm still going with Sellers.
With who?
Lenoris.
Oh, Lenoris. And I for me, Mateer, Castellanos, are 1 and 2. And even Carson Beck is playing good football as well. I can't leave him out of that conversation. So I think those, and obviously Lenoris as well. What Lenoris has to run through a couple teams though. Like, he has to really be that guy for his team a couple games later in the season. But, man, a slate we have this weekend. And I want to talk about last week, man. Lamar Jackson.
Oh boy.
We talk about it. I feel like we're having this conversation too much. He's playing a damn near perfect game. No turnovers, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns. Let's throw 65 rushing yards in there, whatever the case may be. And then Derrick Henry fumbles late in the game.
Bruh, 3 fumbles every game he's fumbled.
The thing about fumbles, like every fumble hurts, but there are fumbles that hurt more. Like, you fumble on that second drive
And
in the
honestly,
first
bro,
quarter.
the fumble feel worse than the interception.
I think it feels worse because he's been a secure of the ball for 10 years. He hasn't fumbled in 10 years. Right?
He's known for this, protecting the ball.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the fumbles are already bad, but the timing of the fumbles, like you fumbling in the fourth, you fumbling up a possession.
Late in the third.
Late in the third, the fourth.
Up 2 scores.
Bro, those fumbles are 10 times as worse. The game 0-0.
The red zone,
bro, drive 2-0-0, you fumble, it hurts, but you got 3.5 quarters to make up for it. That fumble late in the third, that fourth quarter fumble, there's nothing worse. I don't know if there's anything worse. And it's like,
take it back to the playoff game. Mark Andrews. Fourth quarter fumble, bro.
Zay Flowers.
About to tie the game. Zay Flowers, fourth quarter fumble, bro.
Those fumbles are different. And it's like, obviously, when you look at quarterbacks, winning is the end-all, be-all. But it's like, I cannot sit here, like, what are you going to sit here and ask more of Lamar? Like, I think who is that they played? What team was that?
This week?
Yeah, this past one.
Who did they just play?
Damn, the Lions.
Yeah, I want to say the Lions.
The Lions. I think despite the game Lamar had a great game, but I think the Lions had a great game plan as well for him.
Bro, first of all, in what world, in any figment of your imagination, could you ever think that a football game would be played and Lamar Jackson will get sacked 7 times and Jared Goff will get sacked 0 times? Would you even think that was possible?
That sounds backwards for sure. Like,
what?
Bro, everything about that game was like opposite. Like, you telling me the Lions ran for 250 yards, whatever. Like, we have Derrick Henry, whatever.
Ravens ran for like 80 yards.
Yeah, and y'all have Gibbs and Montgomery. Like, they won that battle, and then I don't know. The Ravens have a lot of issues on the defensive side of the ball.
Leaking, bro.
And it's like, you don't have no pass rush.
None.
Your corners aren't. I mean, but that goes hand in hand. Having bad pass rush and then not being able to cover goes hand in hand, because when you don't have a pass rush, now you're asking people to cover 5 and 6 seconds.
And QB's definitely got 5 or 6 seconds back there. Jared Goff had 5 or 6 seconds. Josh Allen had 5 or 6 seconds. Shit, even Joe Flacco had 5 or 6 seconds.
And the thing about them not having pass rush, obviously that's heavy in the pass defense, but you also can't stop the run on top of that. The
cherry on top.
David Montgomery had 12 carries for like 140 yards.
I think he went for 72 on one.
Bro, he's the second back.
Guys, so loose. And he cost me a fantasy matchup too. That 70-yarder did it.
Yeah, that
hurt.
That was a bad look.
Probably late third quarter, fourth quarter.
Yep. It was that, and then he scored that second touchdown to finish the game off.
No, I wasn't worried. I was done after the 70-yard run, but
what a great.
I was like, I'm good. I was probably up maybe 5 or 6.
I think this was a hell of a bounce back game for the Lions, though. Like,
yeah, they really showed a lot. Or maybe they did. Maybe my Ravens just an ass.
I don't know, but it's like, this is.
And we're staring down the barrel of 1-3, bro. We got the Chiefs at 425.
Who's also staring down the barrel 1-3. So
that's what I'm saying, but that makes them even more dangerous.
Who the fuck would have thought Pat Mahomes and Lamar are meeting at Game 4, both 1-2?
Nobody, like when that schedule came out, they was like, "Damn, we're gonna see who got their first loss."
Right, exactly. I don't
Even
know,
with
man.
the Buffalo on the schedule,
The Ravens.
it's
It's a lot to think about.
I think we need a new coach, but anyway.
There comes a time when that's necessary, because I think the same for the Steelers and Mike Tomlin.
No.
It's time, bro. It's time.
I don't even know. Did y'all win last week?
We did, but it's nothing to feel good about. That win was terrible, bro. The Patriots.
Oh yeah, y'all rapping with the Patriots.
The Patriots had 4 fumbles. They lost 4 fumbles. They lost 4 fumbles, and we won by a possession.
And he threw a pick.
We won by 1 possession, bro.
And y'all didn't turn the ball over, huh?
I don't think so, but it's like we in dog fights with
turnovers.
Why are we in dog fights when we get 5 turnovers?
That doesn't make any sense. Should have won by 40, but it was bad weather, though, right? It was raining.
No. It's a great day.
Yikes.
We need to move on.
I forgot you down the street.
It's a great day, bro. I didn't even talk shit after that game. I'm like, shit, that was bad. That was bad, bro. Moving on.
Oh man.
The Vikings put a thrashing on the Bengals. I don't know if there's much to talk about there.
Bro, hey, at one point Jake Browning had more interceptions than quarters played this season.
Hey man, it's something. All right, bro. We're not listen, man. It's hard to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins should make your job a lot easier. And I don't think
their line is terrible, and he's still the back.
Their line is bad, but I think Brian Flores has been drawing some shit up over there, man.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I lost another fantasy matchup because I had the Vikings defense on the bench.
Because you had the Vikings defense? They only allowed 10 points.
On the bench.
Oh, on the bench. Ugh. That is tough.
He scored 2 touchdowns.
Isaiah Rodgers, man. What a fucking week.
He scored 2 touchdowns.
That's like in the lottery.
Come on, man.
I don't know what to say about the Bengals, just because going from Joe Burrow to anybody is going to be hard. But you shouldn't be getting
this though, bro. He always hurt.
Yeah, but you also shouldn't be losing by 38 to the Vikings. Who is their quarterback?
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz, man. Carson Wentz shouldn't be winning by 38 ever in the year 2025. I don't know, man. He looks better
than JJ. But the Bengals are serious though.
38. Still 38, bro.
Good boy, they say 38 all year.
They had 48 total points. Even if you take back the 2 defensive touchdowns, that's 14 points. That's still 24. They struggled. They scored 14 against the Bears, 17?
Yeah, they did.
21? I don't know. But it's whatever.
Bears gave 52 points this year.
The Colts, man, 3-0. Indiana Jones, fire nickname. Let's start there. Fire nickname.
A lot of people running with that. It's fire though. It's fitting too.
It is, and it's bro, was New York holding Daniel Jones back?
Sheesh.
That's a solid question at this point.
New York holding everybody back,
We look at Daniel Jones, 3-0. I think he's leading the league in passing right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Stop.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you the facts, bro.
Stop.
I legit think he's leading the league in
Daniel
passing.
Jones, leader in passing.
Yes.
You ain't do no Googles on that, man. You just talking.
It sounds like that, huh?
Hold on.
He's fourth. He's fourth.
Yeah.
Sam Donald's first only because we're recording on a Friday and he played Thursday. So Daniel Jones is third behind Herbert and Geno Smith. So Daniel Jones is third in the league in passing. He has 816 yards through 3 games.
Finally.
And so looking at Daniel Jones now and then looking at the fucking disaster that's going on in New York.
Russ.
Bro, New York is
It's
getting
time for reality TV, Russ.
It's time to be a husband, man.
They gonna do reality TV.
I don't want it. He's not good for. He doesn't have the personality. Nobody wants to see that shit, bro.
Yeah, the white women gonna love that.
Dangerous, like Mister, what do you call himself?
Unlimited.
Yeah, bro, we're not watching that. We're not tuning in for Mr. Unlimited, man.
It ain't gonna be like Basketball Wives. It's gonna be more like Housewives of Salt Lake City.
But it's like, I don't know, man. His reputation is pretty bad these last couple years, man.
It's like, man.
Bruh, the way he finished in Denver, he didn't do shit in Pittsburgh, and then he's getting benched in New York. I think, bro, like at some point you have to look at yourself and like, man, I'm hurting myself a lot more than I'm helping myself. Yeah. And Russell Wilson doesn't need money, but he's on the Russell Westbrook. There are similar situations, literally. But Russell Wilson doesn't need money. You got a Super Bowl. You've done great, bro. Let it go. Like I don't want to see you keep being referred to as bad as you're being talked about. You were once a top 5.
It's ugly.
You were once a top 5 guy. You were once one of the best QBs this league has seen. And it's like, bro, like you are.
About him?
Huh?
You see how Sherman was talking about him?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see that, bro. Like who you were, what y'all built, you in the back-to-back Super Bowls in the NFC when Aaron Rodgers was there. You know what I mean? Like
no.
you were Cam Newton was there. And you went to back-to-back NFC championship. Super Bowl. You went to back-to-back Super Bowls, and you won one of them against Tom Brady. And now look at how we talk about you, bro. Like that, we talk like that never happened.
He beat Peyton Manning. He didn't beat Tom Brady.
No, he beat Tom Brady when he caught the pick, when he threw the pick.
No, Tom Brady won.
That was okay. Yeah, that was Tom Brady. That was Tom Brady. Yeah, you beat Peyton Manning. He beat the dog shit out of Peyton Manning too. That was one of the worst Super Bowls I ever seen.
Yeah, Richard Sherman said he just took advantage of a generational defense. He said his job was not to mess it up. That's what Sherman said.
I was saying I don't want to talk about Russ. I don't want to talk about Russ like that. He was elite at one point, man. Ever since he started dating Sierra, I'm not gonna do that, bro.
Get in there. I mean, this is you want this to be that pod.
I don't, man. He just hasn't looked good in a while. And if you kind of line the timelines up,
you got some crossovers.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying. But
no, you said enough.
I have said enough, man. I don't. It's the Jackson Dart era now.
RIP to the Giants fans.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I have thoughts on the Jackson Dart era because like I wasn't like super sold on him coming into the league. I think it was good, but like I don't think he was like that guy. He might prove me wrong.
That guy, bow.
Yeah, he had a couple games in the preseason where it's like, okay, this guy might be something. Whatever.
Might be.
He might be. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't sit here and be like,
potential mean?
I can't sit here and say this is a guy.
You know what potential mean?
I don't go off of potential, bro.
Yeah, it means you ain't did shit.
Exactly. So I don't give a shit who you can be.
Let's see it.
We all could have been somebody, If my shot was better, I could have been Steph. That's not how that works. Steph is actually Steph. But I know you should be a little bit excited. I know the Ravens lost. But the Panthers, man, 30-0 on the Falcons, man. What things are looking up.
Oh man, yeah. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers.
To not allow a point on your division rival.
I was saying, shutout is always a shutout, but I think people was giving Atlanta too much hype anyway.
Honestly, looking now, I think there's a lot more work to be done in Atlanta than we initially thought.
Yeah.
Starting with the coach and Raheem Morris, there's a lot of work to be done there, brother. And then I was a little bit high on Michael Penix.
A little too high.
A lot too high because you should be able to get a little. Yeah, you have a top 5 running back, a top 12 receiver. You should never go with 0 points.
Never.
You have 2 arguably top 10
against
guys.
a team that had given up a whole bunch of points already this season, and this is a unit with the same defensive coordinator that was statistically the worst defense.
And I think it matters. Like, yes, you should never score 0 points, but you should definitely never score 0 against the freaking Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, bro. And not only did they give up the most points in NFL history last year, and people gonna say, oh well, they played 17 games, but they also gave up the most points per game in NFL history last year.
Yeah, so I don't know. The Falcons look utterly disappointing.
But shout out to Carolina. Shout out to everything that they did for me. But we no longer give about the Carolina Panthers. We're tapped in with the Miami Dolphins now. So,
hey man, that was quick.
Just saying.
It's no love in this game, huh?
No love in this game, bro. But I wish the Panthers all success. I like Bryce, and I hope he can get the job done.
Man, you already tapped in with Mike, huh?
Bro, did you see? It looked like Leggett gonna be DNP again this week.
Healthy scratch?
Nah, they're saying hamstring.
And the damn hamstring, brother.
2 weeks in a row.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with a hamstring, bro.
I know that.
That's a healthy scratch. We're gonna save a little face on our first round. We're gonna save face on our first round pick from 2 years ago. I told you that was a DEI hire, bro. That was a personality hire, because he got a cool accent. Give a fuck about the accent, bro. Catch the ball.
It's really not good. It's not good. It's really good.
It's unbelievable. He's bad.
But yeah, I'm tapped in with Mike now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see. Like, that's the
me, Mike, Jalen Water. They be getting Tyreek out of there though.
What is what's that restaurant, Mr. What's that restaurant down there, Mr. What is it called, Mr. something? No, what's that Miami restaurant? Miami Mr. I gotta look it up now. Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
You're Mr. You and Mike and Mr. Jones these days, huh? Moving on.
What's up, man?
I really like what I saw from Caleb Williams last week against Dallas.
Dallas is a bad unit, bro.
Also, Trayvon Diggs is cooked.
He was getting murdered out there.
Yeah, that I think. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say blow it up, but like That I think Micah was that
Move some
first.
pieces around.
Micah was that first domino to fall for another before a lot of other dominoes fall. I mean, I understand that CD's gonna be good, Dak, whatever. But everybody else can go.
Trayvon Diggs gonna have a hard time finding another gig.
Ooh,
Trayvon Diggs.
yeah. What
He's gonna have a hard time finding another gig.
it's been a nasty couple of years for them Diggs brothers.
Hey, focus. Let's count back in 3, 2, 1.
All right, that just needed to be said at some point tonight.
You weren't supposed to acknowledge it after the count. We counted back in as a first take.
Moving on, man. Who else we got? Oh, surprise of the week. Oh man, the Browns beating the Green Bay Packers.
That was crazy. That came out of nowhere.
You know,
Letting them hang around, bro. Flacco get you.
every year he has like 2 or 3 wins that just
Like what?
just throw you off. Like why are the Browns are not supposed to be beating the Packers? The Browns don't even have an identity. You know, I think the
Who
Packers
is their best player? Okay, besides Myles Garrett on offense, who's their best player?
Quinshawn Judkins, like a rookie who just signed a contract 2 weeks ago.
We said missed the first game.
Didn't play all preseason. That might be their best player. I don't know. Jerry Jeudy in week 8 will be their best player for right now.
He's costing me in fantasy right now.
Yeah, tough, man. Because soon as you sit him, he's gonna give you 37.
Oh yeah,
100%. Like I said, he's a week 8 to 17 guy.
Yeah.
You gotta let him heat up. But I don't know, the Browns. The AFC North is looking weird as shit, man. The Steelers look bad. The Ravens look good, but they're losing. They look good, but they're losing. The Browns look bad, but they're winning. Cincinnati looks bad and is bad. So
will be bad.
Yes, I don't know that division. I cannot call it right now. Like the Browns could end up winning that division.
Ravens look good, but are losing.
They look good, but are losing. The Steelers look bad, but are winning. And the Browns look bad are winning. So that division looks insane right now. But the Browns are winning games against the Packers.
Those points a game losing.
Yeah, no, those division games should be interesting. All right, that's enough. I think that's enough football talk. Cal Raleigh, 60th homer.
Goodness. Never been done before by a catcher.
Like, I don't know why we're still surprised. I'm not gonna say weird, but I'm like every time he keeps hitting homers, I'm like, wow, he's still hitting homers. Like, I'm thinking he might level off at some point.
No.
I'm thinking, oh, he gets to 50.
That's just how the game goes.
But I'm like, oh, he got to 40. Okay, he might finish the season with 48. Oh, he get to 50. 55 is where he stops.
That's where he stops.
He gets to 60 and it's like
57, you like, hold on.
Bro. And it's like he's at a special season, man. Is he the MVP?
I don't know, bro. I say yes because it looks like his team's going to the division. Maybe if they can hold on. So, with that being the case, with the Yankees not gonna win their division, but he only hit like 240. Like that's his batting average. But he got
that, and I think that's the craziest part of this whole thing.
But
batting 240 and hitting 60 homers.
Now they're saying, ever since I would say 2020, 2019, they've been trying to push this thing that batting average doesn't matter anymore. Like it's not one of those key stats. It's all about slugging percentage, and it's all about your OPS, which is your on base percentage plus your slugging percentage. And your slugging percentage, for those that don't know, is the percentage of your hits that are extra base hits, so doubles, triples, and home runs. So
yeah, baseball has like went way too into detail with this shit, man. Like your on base percentage or
now they got OPS plus, which is
yes, and it's like
OPS, but they put it on a scale of 1 to 100.
bruh, is it like,
Bruh.
are you getting hits? Are you getting RBIs? What's your batting
They're
average?
trying to say RBIs aren't important, bro, or it's not like a I said, bro, whoa. And mind you, my dad coaches in a major league club for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he coaches in the farm system, and they're telling him, a former big leaguer, that RBIs don't matter. I said, well, how do you win? Somebody has to drive in the runner.
Those are literally points.
Score.
Those are literally points, man. And it's like,
so how does the RBI not matter if that's how you score? They're like, no, launch angle, hit the ball high up in the sky, and then you'll hit a home run. Okay, but if nobody's on, that's still just 1 point, and that's the hardest thing to do is to hit a home run.
bro, I think there's a lot of devastating things in sports, right? To help people understand this sport, like I don't know, like missing a free throw to win the game, or in the NFL failing to convert on 3rd and short, devastating. I don't think there's anything more devastating than 3 runners on base, 3-2 count, 2 outs, and you leave with nothing. You have 3 on, and honestly, you leave with nothing.
Even more devastating is when if you bases loaded, no outs, and you leave with nothing. Yo, that's the most devastating shit of all time. Because that means Buddy went up there, struck out, and we probably pop up on the infield or some type of weak ass force play or something, and then another out and no run score with bases loaded.
Bruh, I can't hear. I can't listen to nobody say. Yeah, you can't,
the game. They're that's worse than a 4th quarter fumble, bro. Because that can happen in the second. That can happen in the second inning, and the game's over.
Dog, there's because there's so many opportunities there.
Yeah.
Like all you have to do is get a base hit to first base. You can't get that. 3 on and you leave with nothing, bro.
Situational hit, bro.
And then you lose the game by a point or 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, we gotta. This is the same thing that I was saying about the college football strength of whatever. We got to get back to the basics. Can you bring runners in? Can you grab hits?
What percentage of your at bats do you get a hit?
That's it. I don't want to.
How many runners do you drive in a year?
Bro, I don't want to hear about no on base percentages, OPS. I don't want to hear about no slugging percentage. When we talk about the greats, did he hit home runs? Did he get hits? Did he get RBIs? Did he steal bases?
Exactly.
That's it. What the fuck are we talking about? The on base percentage. He got on base, but he didn't score. Why does that matter?
They don't have a 1,200 plus OPS club,
bro. What are we?
500 club, 600 club.
What are we talking about? How many strikeouts? How many Ks?
All time.
That's all I want to hear. Is I don't want to hear nothing but from a pitcher. How many Ks? How many saves? How many wins? Don't tell me about how many. What's his strike percentage?
His whip, which is
what the fuck is his whip? I look at baseball stats. I don't want to look further when y'all.
That shit is like rocket science, bro.
But we're overthinking it, bro.
Absolutely, you don't have to tell me, bro.
We're overthinking it.
I'm glad you know that. I've been thinking this since about 2012.
Bro, who throws the most strikes?
Right.
Who has the best ERA?
It ain't about spin rate. It ain't about velocity. Can you pick?
I think you said some shit last week. I was like, yeah, that's too advanced. What was I don't know what you said. I'm like, nah, bro, we've gone too far. How many strikes? How many ERAs? How many people does he not have to walk? Why are we walking? Why are we walking people with a 217 batter percentage?
What are we doing?
Why are we walking people to 217?
Let's attack him.
What?
Let's attack him. Make him show us.
Bro, what are we doing? But it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like pitching, we already talked about how pitching was a lost art. It's still only a couple. It's only a couple guys doing it at a high level, and there's really two that's doing it at the extreme level, like all timers right now. And speaking of pitchers, man, Clayton Kershaw, last home game, I don't know. At one point he looked like the best pitcher ever, right?
Best regular.
There was legit a time.
Like, best regular season pitcher ever.
Like this guy is
for sure. So like he had like a 5 to 6 year window where it was like, yo, you're the best pitcher maybe ever, bro.
Yeah, he has probably
domination.
Yeah, he has one of my favorite runs.
Mine too, because he always choked against my Cardinals in the playoffs.
There you go. I think Tim Lincecum.
Yeah, his window was a little smaller, but he was okay.
Right.
He was okay.
Tim Lincecum, and then
they had Bumgarner too.
Bumgarner, Roy Halladay.
Ooh,
I liked his run.
That's a Hall of Fame run.
Yeah, so I think
nasty.
Yes, man.
With the no hitters and the perfect game.
Clayton Kershaw. I don't know. Now that it's kind of all said and done, where do you rank him amongst the greats? I mean, I think he's very clearly a Hall of Famer, but there's been some pitchers. We've seen pitchers, bro.
To me, he's probably in that 7-8 range.
That's high.
It is, bro, but you got to think like what he was able to do, and now he did win 2 World Series, but he wasn't really the guy in either one.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of hampers him, but he's one of the last real soldiers of real pitchers get out there, throw a complete game. You know what I'm saying? He getting out there throwing 120, 130 pitches. He's the last of that ilk. You know what I'm saying? Those guys don't exist anymore. So
you don't think Skeens or Skubal?
No,
what is it?
They're not gonna allow them to do it. They'll never throw unless they have a perfect game going or a no hitter going. They'll never throw a complete game. So if they got a 1-hitter, 2-hitter, they will be pulled by that 7th, 8th inning. That's just how the game is now.
I haven't really thought about that. I feel like we don't see a lot of
there. That early 2000s, that 2010s, that because probably I would say if you made it to the big leagues before 2015, then you had a chance to be one of those stallions, one of them dudes that a true ace that you're gonna go out there and you can get a complete game under your belt. But even 2015 is still kind of late.
You think Clayton Kershaw is the last of that?
Yeah, bro. There's no more of that.
So, and you don't think we'll ever see that again? Is that what you're also saying?
He's been pitching 20-something years, bro.
Yeah. I know his shoulder and elbow is boneless, man. That shit is falling off the bone.
And I know it's something that people bring up all the time, but it's really crazy that him and Matthew Stafford was. They really came up together. You know what I'm saying? Little League. I think they played high school together too. So
That is. I mean, when I think about Clayton Kershaw, he's been a part of since I can remember. Even watching a little bit of baseball that I do, he was there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's pitching with Randy Johnson in them, bro. You know what I mean? I think he's very well to bridge in pitchers, from one generation to the next.
It's crazy, bro. It was a game. Trying to think who those pitchers were that they replaced, but it was real young, first or second year.
I remember I saw that video. It was
I'm trying to think who those.
I think one of them was Randy Johnson.
Yeah, Randy, because Randy was with the Arizona and Verlander was.
Was the other one Kurt Schilling?
I don't know because they were the Dodgers. I don't think Schilling.
Who was he playing though? It was Kershaw versus who was the other young pitcher?
It was Scherzer. Or
no, Scherzer. It was Scherzer.
It was Verlander. It was Verlander because Scherzer. Yeah, Verlander's older than Scherzer. It was Verlander.
Hold up, bro. We gotta see who that was because it was two guys.
Justin Verlander though. Verlander going to the Hall of Fame too.
I hate the back end of his career. He was just taking up space at one point.
Yeah, he was taking up space.
Who was that versus Clayton Kershaw? Yeah, he was just taking up space. But is Scherzer still in the league as well?
Yeah, he with Toronto. They finna win the division if they didn't clinch already.
But he's got to be getting up there as well, no?
Oh yeah, yeah. Scherzer, he damn near probably one of the oldest pitchers in the league.
He older than Kershaw?
They close. Kershaw 37. Let's see. Scherzer 41, bro.
Jeez, man. Is he still is he still part of the rotation?
Yeah, he's part of the rotation. He was hurt a lot earlier in the year, but I really think they was just kind of, stretching out the arm for the year, so they, didn't have him start earlier, and then they trying to rev him up during the back half of the year to get ready for the postseason. So it looked like he only made his record's 5-5, so he ain't made that many starts.
So this is I've seen this question on Reddit. Kershaw, Verlander, Scherzer, who's had the best career out of the three?
I'm going to say the best career. It depends though.
I'm asking like what you value, like if you value wins, ERA, World Series, MVPs.
I'm just thinking
Cy Youngs, whatever.
All of that. I like my favorite. Well, I'm biased though because Scherzer from St. Louis. He's from right down the street from me, and I really like just like the way he go about his shit. Like he pitch and it's like middle fingers up every time. Like after every at bat, like, middle finger, especially after them punch outs. He out there grunting. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Did you see the video of the dude that was on his team? Apparently, it was some young dude this year, and being a dumbass. And everybody that's on Max Scherzer's team, no, you don't talk to Max Scherzer when he finna pitch. Like if it's start day, don't go over there fucking with him.
Don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him, bro.
Damn, bro.
You got to get out there and dominate, bro.
Yeah.
Like dominate. Like there's nothing in sports like pitching, bro. Nothing in sports.
It's
close. Like quarterback's close, but you still need more people.
I think
I like pitcher. You're so in control, but you're also so dependent on everybody else. And like it's very similar to quarterback, but I think it's more like just like wow.
I think it's like pitching for me. I would say it's like it's like the most mental maybe position.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I don't know, it's a lot of mind read. It's so much game within the game, right?
Yeah, bro.
You know,
I think baseball's got the most of that.
I'm not gonna say baseball, but I'll say strictly pitching because like if you're in
when you're hitting, you're playing the same game, but it's
just also, but like outside of that. It's not much, if you're in the outfield or whatever, it's a lot of sit around and waiting. It's a lot of it's very reactive, when it comes
to that, bro. But like, even in the outfield, like when you get up to that level, so you know what pitch is coming because your infielder relays to you what pitch is coming. But now that it's different now because they're using the pitch com. So, but like usually the middle infielders are relaying the pitch to the outfielders so they can have a better idea as to where the ball's gonna come off the bat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of that out there, but
it's just
I figure it is.
That's what. Yeah, I think just compare it to like every pitch is building off the next pitch,
Yeah.
or the last pitch. Like, oh, I went, I threw this pitch.
Mm-hmm.
What pitch are you expecting next? Where is this pitch being placed? Am I going top right? Am I going bottom left?
Or am I feeling myself so much it don't even matter which
right?
Like I'm just gonna blow this.
It's like to the point like, oh, I threw this pitch, right? And he's thinking I'm gonna switch it up. No, I'm throwing the same pitch again because you're not expecting that. It's like it's a very mental aspect of that sport that I think a lot of people don't think about. Like obviously it's a slower game, but like that, like pitch to pitch, man, it's literally a chess match. And like I think there's that in football as well. Like when you're in a defense as a quarterback, I might be showing you cover 3 and playing cover 2. I might be showing you a different look than I'm getting. I think that mental aspect is something that, like, if you don't understand the sport on a high level, it's kind of hard to comprehend. Like, oh, they're just out there pitching. Like, they're throwing as hard as they can.
And that's why people that have like athletic background, they have so much respect for the game of baseball because it's like, it's not like super action packed all the time, but it's like it's so intricate.
The mental fortitude, I should say, that you have to like even play at that level, especially either being a pitcher or like a big hitter.
You hitting 230. They saying you hit 240, you MVP.
Hey, with 60 homers, bro. Like
60 homers though.
But I mean, also Aaron Judge, man, like he's had a phenomenal season. What is he batting? 320 something? I thought he was like 321, 324.
Yeah, I was thinking 323.
With what 55 homers?
Exactly.
Like that's ridiculous, man. Like that's literally insane.
He back at 330.
330 with 55 homers. And it's like, I don't know, bro. I think I honestly I kind of feel like we're starting to
111 RBI.
Bro, I feel like we're starting to like underappreciate him because he just
scored 135 runs.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like we're not appreciating him because he just keep doing this shit. He do this shit every year, and it's like whatever. Like we saw you do that.
That is very true, bro.
Like we saw you do that last year, bro. Do something different.
You hit 62 the other year, though.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, actually, you regress a little bit, to be honest. You came down. You only hit 55 this year. You're gonna end up with 57, whatever.
Like, please stop.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, he's doing the shit he's doing on a year-to-year basis, but like he's also, I think the only part is like he's playing in an era with freaking Shohei Ohtani. Like he's Carmelo. He's Carmelo.
This is just 1 year though.
But he's Carmelo.
He's just like a regular guy.
He's Carmelo in the LeBron era. Yeah. Like like he may be just as talented, but like Shohei did a 50. What did he do? 50 homers last year, 50 stolen bases. This year he do 50 homers and 50 strikeouts. He just doing shit. He just creating shit now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they coming up with new 50-50 clubs.
50 homers, 50 stolen bases last year. This year, 50 homers,
50 strikeouts.
50 strikeouts.
And it's like, bro, what is he pitching? Once a month?
Whenever you feel like it.
Exactly.
He didn't start pitching until what? Late July, August.
Do you ever think he gets back to a point where he's pitching regularly?
Yeah, he'll pitch regular every year. Next year for sure.
So you think he's back in the rotation? Yeah. He's so good. He's so good offensively. You know what I mean? Like
he swing that motherfucker, don't he?
That's what I'm saying. Like
dangerous.
So, and like I don't think correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if I've seen a player as complete as Shohei offensively, right? Like he can hit out the park, he can steal bases. You know, he can make every kind of hit.
Yeah.
I just want to say
Shohei's probably not only not the most elite baseball player of all time, but specifically offensively, I think he's probably one of the most complete offensive players, and he's got to be ahead of Pujols because he runs way better than Albert Pujols. I would say he's in that range with Willie Mays. He's in that range with Hank Aaron.
But do you think there's a more complete offensive player than him though? Ever?
I don't know because I mean Willie Mays ain't hit as many home runs as Shohei Ohtani.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying as far as hitting, running bases, stealing bases, you know, RBIs. Like he's one of the best runners. He's one of the best stealers.
Yeah,
he's one of the best power hitters.
He's really OD.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, man. I don't know if Barry Bonds was this complete. Barry Bonds for sure better power hitter. You know,
Barry Bonds was OD now. Like Pittsburgh Barry Bonds was OD as hell. Like he was running a lot too. Like this is so like the closest player in your mind that you're gonna really be able to see is gonna be Barry Bonds. And so like and not even like super swole Barry, but like shave about 40 pounds off of him.
Yeah, no. I think too, like when I look at some of Barry Bonds' stats and some of the shit that he was doing. I think he got intentionally walked 120 times this season?
Yeah, easy. Yeah. He had 136 hits in a season. I think he had 137 walks that same season. Like
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's silly shit, bro.
That's silly. No, but he still has more intentional walks in his career than like 5 franchises.
He might be the GOAT.
Yeah, bro. Like, cause like them folks was really terrified of Barry Bonds. Terrified.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of that shit he was hitting.
It's crazy though, right?
He's going 430, 450.
Easy. He putting that shit out there in the bay. He putting it out in this the splash zone.
Yeah.
You know how to get out there in the splash zone.
Barry's different. I think though, like this season, obviously this off season, Juan Soto went to the Mets. Right. He had a slow start to the season. And it's like I don't think we kind of like
look up and look what the numbers say.
Exactly. And so like nobody's talking about his last 100 games. He got 40. He's got 40 plus homers. You know, he's swinging the bat, and I think he's had a season that we expected him to have. He signed for $7 million. You know, and it's like but nobody's saying it. It's not even being talked about. I don't know. I don't know if we're expecting.
The Mets have been such a disaster this year, bro.
But I don't know. Did we expect more from him? It's to me, it seems like he's doing
RBIs, 43 home runs. Like 927 OPS. They say a great season is 900 plus OPS.
Am I wrong? It seems like he's doing what we expect him to do.
Hitting 266.
I don't know, man. He's
driving them in. I tell you that.
He's doing. I think he's doing what they signed him for. So it's like nobody's speaking on it, but it's like obviously Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani have dominated, baseball this season. And you know who else I think has had a great season is Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm had a great season, bro.
I think he, compared to what I saw last year in the playoffs from him, like he looks like a lot better. And obviously he had to be one of those guys to step up when you lose somebody like Juan Soto. But I think he's played tremendous this year as well.
Yeah, bro. Apparently it's only 29 players in the history of Major League Baseball to go 40 home runs, 40 steals. Jazz Chisholm, one of them. And I think 29 of them, and they've done it 45 times between the 29 of them.
Yeah,
That's rare air though. Like that's rare air.
He's been more than amazing for the Yankees this past year. So from the last week, from what you've seen this week, do you still feel the same about your picks going into the playoffs?
I don't even remember who I picked, but if I pick the Tigers, then I'm out. I'm out on the Tigers. Detroit is, bro. They had a 11.5 game lead to start the month of September. I think they trail the Guardians by a game now.
They're trailing.
Yeah, bro. And the crazy thing is, like, for people that don't understand, you're up 11.5 games.
That's about 20. That's like, and realistically, that's like 25 games.
It is, because even if the team that is chasing you win, you know what I'm saying, as long as you win a couple every day,
Exactly.
it take like 2 losses to really make up a game.
You have to lose and they have to win 12 times.
Yeah.
And so for you to have 12 losses and them 12 wins, that's a terrible month, whatever, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think they've lost. I think it was at one point they had lost 12 out of 13. I think.
Who was on that? Who was on that streak? What was that? That 15 game winning streak? Who was?
I know the Marlins was just up. The Marlins had won 11 out of 12. I think they had 12 out of 13, but they eliminated. Somebody I can't even. They was just running. I just saw it.
So you're out on the
Tigers.
Tigers.
I don't know the Tigers. I think
I know you're a big Jose Ramirez fan.
They caught him. They ran him down.
You should have.
And if Aaron Judge and Kyle Riley wasn't having Hall of Fame years,
yeah,
Jose Ramirez would be the MVP of the American League. Like if they was just like have a normal year and Aaron Judge hit maybe like 35, 40 home runs,
there's just nothing normal about that guy. Unfortunately,
like relax. How about you hit 33 home runs and call it a year?
40.
Just 40. Like 33 home runs is a career year, bro, for a lot of guys. Like pretty much all the guys that have ever played Major League Baseball.
Him and Shohei hitting back-to-back 50 plus.
It's like y'all boys, like, what are y'all doing that we're not doing? What's happening?
I don't know. They're setting a bad standard for the sport because, like,
I'm glad you said it because it's like that's stuff that's not reachable for real.
And so I don't know when they leave the league in 10 years or whatever, and we can't look at big hitters crazy because you didn't hit 55 homers. You know, you're
45 homers is a great year, bro.
You're the best hitter in the league, and we're like, oh, you're not that good because you hit 49 this year.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Shohei would have hit 55.
Yeah, what are we talking about, bro?
I don't know, man. We're watching two of the best hitters though we've ever seen in the sport.
The first ballot Hall of Famers, bro.
100%, and you know, they can go hit for hit with 99% of the Hall of Famers, and they're going to be crazy places when it's all said and done. Two things I want to talk about: Kawhi Leonard and his uncle.
They run in plays.
Time's up though, and it's like for a player, for Kawhi to demand that when you're not the healthiest guy, and I think at one point when he was with the Raptors, easily top 5 player in the NBA. But
top 2, top 3.
yeah, but to think you're gonna strong arm, the NBA, and the Clippers,
They got some interesting stuff going on, don't they?
that's an
That-
organization that really don't get shit, man.
Yeah.
Blake and Chris Paul, but like before that, what? Corey Maggette, Baron Davis.
Darius Miles, Quentin Rich,
You feel me? Like
Kwame Brown,
they tired of being a little brother, and
Lamar Odom.
I understand. I understand you need to do what you can to get Kawhi Leonard there, but you dealing money out under the table, and then first of all, Kawhi, you gotta tell Unc that's enough, nigga.
Relax.
He was demanding use of private planes whenever.
Unc moving. Wow. Unc want to be Hugh Hefner.
Bro, Giannis don't have access to that.
Uncle Dennis is
Private planes, and then you said a 1.75 million on top of that.
and I need the dirty money too under the table. No show.
I'm all about like getting what you can from a team. Like these teams are worth billions of dollars. Get as much money as you can. Like take them for 500 million. But when you start trying to strong arm for private plane, he don't even hoop.
He don't even hoop.
He don't hoop, and Kawhi ain't brought you no chip.
Yeah.
LeBron,
nasty
I
dude.
think LeBron moving like that. They said Buddy wanted equity. Equity. Whatever, man. This is the theme of the show today, bro. We've lost the plot. When do you start asking for equity in the team?
Yeah, he need that. Uncle Dennis want that. He said, "Put it in my name, Dennis Leonard."
Equity? You know how hard it is to get equity in an NBA team? You gotta
Ask Jay-Z and them. It took him forever.
be grandfathered in there, bro.
Yeah, well, you gotta know somebody that's real cool with him.
And you only get him 0.002%.
And they gotta want to give you that. That's the thing.
Like I said, you getting 1% tops.
Max. But we gonna fuck with you just because we good publicity.
And you ask for equity in the team. Oh my goodness. I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say about the NBA because it ain't NBA time yet with the season coming up. Last thing, we have the Ryder Cup starting. It's just one of those American moments, right? This is, but
got an Olympic feel to it.
Yeah, and I do think, is Scotty Scheffler American?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. I do think I think America has the two best golfers right now, in Scheffler and DeChambeau.
Not the best golfer.
Who Scotty Scheffler is for sure the best.
Oh yeah, not even close right
So
now.
who do you have right behind him?
Right now, I'm gonna go Rory. I'm gonna go. I like Cam Young.
Okay.
I like. I can see bro face right. I like Keegan Bradley right now too. I like all of them before DeChambeau, to be honest.
Are
He did win the U.S. Open last year though, so.
are all of them European?
Nah. Pretty much all of them I name were American. I think Cam Young is European now. No, Cam Young is American. But they got Rory. Rory's European for sure.
Rory is. So who do we have? Who do we have lined up for Sunday? I think I seen that Europe was up.
Yeah. So right now, one, two.
I forgot about John Ron.
Yeah, they got John Rahm. They got Sepp Straka. They got Justin Rose, Tommy Fleetwood. How they got remember neither one of their first name, but it's Aberg and Hoggart. And they got Shane Lowry, McElroy.
So this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the USA versus Europe.
Yeah.
That feels a little bit unfair, brother.
Wow.
It's a country versus a continent here. You know?
I think the USA is so big, bro. Got so many people.
Where are our Mexican and Canadian brothers to help us out? Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, I don't know. Like, come on, though. Like,
But so it started like that because those were the two areas that played golf. You know what I'm saying? They had the PGA Tour and they had the Euro Tour. Like the Europeans, they started the game, and then the immigrants brought it over to America, and then America started playing. And then it got to Mexico. Then it got to Canada. Kind of more that way.
all I need to, America needs to win this. This isn't the greatest country, but I am very American. We shouldn't be losing to other.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah, we shouldn't be losing to other countries in nothing. Unless it's Jamaica with Usain Bolt. That's the only thing that's tolerable. But all this other, we got Tiger, bro. We had Tiger. Like, we run this shit. It's been our shit. Rory had his time. Yeah. And Rory's still very good.
Still very good.
The Scotty Scheffler show now, though.
He's the man, bro.
He's
the man, bro. He be out there just dominating.
He's probably a top 5 athlete right now.
Oh, yeah, going for sure.
All things considered,
Might be number 2 most dominant athlete out right now.
Literally, he might be right behind Shohei Ohtani. I don't know if I could.
You funny because I wasn't even gonna say him, but I was gonna say Verstappen or something like that.
Verstappen's a dog. He
cheating though, bro. You got the best car. When you got the best car, you cheating.
Lewis Hamilton, bro, do something. Like, come on, bro. Shit.
He a model now. He want to date.
Yeah, he's good.
He want to be famous.
He dated a few too many celebrities. The last thing before we go, I don't remember us talking about it. Canelo and Crawford, right? Mm-hmm. It's not a long conversation
at all.
Is people are saying crazy things now that this has happened. You move up 2 weight classes and you beat that best person, unified, undisputed now. 2 weight classes after you were undisputed in that prior weight class. Mm-hmm. They're calling Crawford the best. I saw a couple people say he's better than Floyd. I don't know if I would take it that far, but like, I can understand somebody that,
They fight style different though. Like Floyd is really just defensive maestro. Crawford got more edge to him. You know what I'm saying? But he's still a great defensive fighter.
He put on a defensive clinic, and like,
he's so polished, bro.
That's the exact word I was gonna use, because like, he fought a damn near perfect fight. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not, he didn't run. He wasn't running. And it was at one point. At one point, he really let his hands go. Like, he's hitting combinations without defending himself. I'm like, whoa, bro, this is still Canelo, right?
You fuck around, get your ass knocked out.
Bro, we're still fighting Canelo, but like, he was so confident. I think for me, it was like those last 3 or 4 rounds. Like, he's hitting combos, but I think Canelo, like, it looked like to me Canelo was waiting on the perfect punch and it never came, or the perfect counter and it never came. Like, bro, at some point you just gotta start fighting. Like, you have to let your hands go. But like, Crawford is so good, you cannot just, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't slip up and that's the last thing you want to do in a fight like that, is get knocked out. You getting, it's not, it's bad for the brand.
Yeah, it was probably the best for both that it went the way it did.
That was bad for the brand. And Canelo took a punch one time and he turned around and said, "Oh shit."
But I think that fight proved one thing, bro. Like, they got all these different boxing tropes and shit, stereotypes, bro.
I think where the sport is now too, it opens up a lot of other conversations because like nobody's moving up 2 weight classes to fight undisputed champions. Like if you really want to prove you're that guy, this is what you need to do. Chance Crawford beat everybody in this class, or beat who he needed to beat.
Everybody, bro.
So it's like moving up that's unheard of, bro. Moving up 2 weight classes, and then not only did he win, he dominated. He dominated, and it's like it's hard not to rank him as high as people rank him. Like it's hard to say he's not a top 3 fighter ever, top whatever. Like I don't know, man. And Canelo got 3 losses, all right? Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, and Bivol. And it's like, those it's probably the three greatest losses you can have.
Yeah.
And it's not like, it's hard to be like, oh, I'm gonna knock him down because you fought 2 to 5 greatest fighters ever, and then you fought the freaking Dimitri Bivol, who's the best in his class.
Right.
So it's like, I think that was healthy for boxing because boxing has, once again,
it's in the shit. Right?
Boxing is in the worst position of any sport currently. Your biggest
final show.
Your biggest fights are Jake and Logan Paul, and why are we fighting Mike Tyson? Why are you 200 pounds and you're fighting Gervonta Davis? I'm glad boxing got something good out of that, though, and just to see,
real sport.
There are still real fights to be had because, like I said, I think it's in the worst position of any sport. Like there's nobody next, right? In boxing, Gervonta is done with boxing. Crawford is old. Canelo's old. Maybe you say Shakur. Like you really have to enjoy boxing to like. I can sit here and talk about Beterbiev or Bivol or Alexander Usyk or like Crawford. I think was the last big draw.
Yeah, he is the last remaining big dog in the sport.
Him and Gervonta, and they're both on their way out. So I think that was good for the sport to see. Congratulations, man, Miami. If y'all notice a different background, we moved on to a couple better things. Just going up, man, and tell Mike and Tyreek, your new friends. We know you be with them guys, man. You don't have to, Mr. Jones and Tao.
Nobu.
You go down there, you turn into a towel guy. Now you making reservations, right? You're a reservation guy now, huh?
See as early as I can get in the rails.
Man. Well, I'm glad you were able to, stay in and talk sports with me. We'll be back next week.
You were able to get back to the house and talk sports with me.
I got off work late, bro. That's all. Bro.
That's not your uniform, bro. Whatever.
We're done. Hey, man, we'll be back next week.
What's the Celtics agreed on out there?
Hey, we're gonna get out of here. I see.
It's every day.
I see what the young man is starting to turn into. So we'll see y'all next week, man.